thank TJ for not throwing insults my way, nor did I throw any his way. These discussions are healthy and should be encouraged, and you can have a conversation with a difference of opinion without being mean or cruel to one another. Although a lot of people did not take that same route, which was to be expected, I think the narrative has spun completely out of control, and I don't even know what we're debating at this point. From my understanding, the original post said women should not talk football because it's like asking a cat to bark, and they would much rather listen to a man talk. So we weren't discussing if this is for color versus play-by-play, if it's merit-based. None of those topics came into discussion with that original post. And so I also drew from my personal experience of being in the golf industry. When I first started this out, I was knowledgeable, I played at a high level, and I was told that I was never going to be taken seriously. So I decided to pivot, really own my brand and who I am, and I was judged for that and said I will never be taken seriously, when no matter which way I was going, I would never be taken seriously. And that was my point in the original video, that someone is always going to have something to say. And since someone is always going to have something to say, you might as well pursue your passions. And at the end of my original video, I said this is for men and women. This applies to everyone. We have all been in a situation where it feels like you just can't make the right turn. Everyone's always having something to say, and it can be draining, but you might as well persevere and pursue your passions. And when it comes to the conversation about women invading men's spaces, that's something that I don't take lightly, because I advocate for men. You can look back, I stand up for men. I have a male-dominated audience. I grew up in a male-dominated sport. I want men to feel comfortable just as I want women to feel comfortable, but I don't know what is a male space and what's a woman's space. That seems like very archaic thinking to me. And so when men are like, well, would you ever want a guy to talk about makeup? I follow men who talk about makeup on YouTube. There are a lot of very successful men in the makeup industry, same as the fashion industry. And Pilates, which I do every single day, was started by a man. So this is a personal belief that I have. I don't believe that people should be put into boxes, and they should be able